1770 BCE, Hammurabi's Code, the first written laws of civilization. Around 1770 BCE, in the heart of Mesopotamia, King Hammurabi of Babylon created one of the most groundbreaking legacies in human history, the Code of Hammurabi. Considered the world's first comprehensive written legal system, this set of laws forever transformed how societies governed justice, order, and daily life. Historical background: Babylon during Hammurabi's reign 1792-1750 BCE was emerging as a strong and wealthy kingdom, with trade flourishing, agriculture expanding, and people from diverse regions interacting. There was a growing need for a unified system of rules. Before this, justice depended on traditions, oral customs, or the will of local rulers, often leading to inconsistency and unfair treatment. Hammurabi sought to centralize authority and ensure that every Babylonian, whether rich or poor, understood the same rules of conduct. The Code itself. The Code of Hammurabi is a collection of 282 laws inscribed on a massive black stone stele, standing over 7 feet tall, made of diorite. At the top of the stele is a carved image of Hammurabi receiving the laws from Shamash, the Babylonian sun god of justice, symbolizing that these laws carried divine approval. The laws were written in Akkadian cuneiform script, making them accessible to the literate officials of Babylon. They covered nearly every aspect of society, including family life, marriage, inheritance, divorce, and parental authority, property rights, land disputes, contracts and ownership, commerce, trade, loans, debts, wages and business practices, labor, slavery, rights and duties of workers and slaves, criminal justice, theft, assault, murder and punishment, eye for an eye principle. The most famous feature of Hammurabi's Code is its principle of lex talionis, or an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. This meant that punishments often mirrored the crime committed. For example, if a man destroyed another man's eye, his own eye would be destroyed. If someone broke into a house, he could be put to death. If a builder constructed a weak house that collapsed and killed the owner, the builder himself would be executed. Though harsh by modern standards, this system was revolutionary because it set a clear standard of justice instead of arbitrary punishment. Social classes and justice. The code also revealed Babylon's social hierarchy. Laws and punishments differed depending on whether the accused was a noble, commoner, or slave. For instance, injuring a noble carried a heavier penalty than injuring a slave. Yet, even with these class distinctions, Hammurabi's Code was groundbreaking in recognizing the rights of the weak, including widows, orphans, and the poor. Legacy of Hammurabi's Code. The Code of Hammurabi is not only one of the earliest legal codes but also a foundation of modern law. Its ideas influenced later civilizations, including Hebrew law in the Old Testament, Roman law centuries later, modern legal principles emphasizing written standardized rules. The stele itself was lost to history for centuries until it was discovered in 1901 by French archaeologists in Susa, modern Iran. Today, it is proudly displayed in the Louvre Museum in Paris, where it continues to inspire scholars and visitors alike. Why it matters today. Hammurabi's Code is more than a list of ancient laws. It represents humanity's first attempt to create fairness, accountability, and justice through writing. It transformed Babylon into a society governed by rules rather than chaos, giving us one of the earliest examples of the rule of law. Even in the 21st century, when people discuss justice, fairness, or proportional punishment, the shadow of Hammurabi's Code still lingers. It reminds us that over 3,700 years ago, humans were already striving for order, equality, and moral governance. In summary, 1770 BCE marks the birth of Hammurabi's Code, a monumental achievement of Babylon that continues to echo across history. By carving justice into stone, Hammurabi gave humanity its first written constitution, proving that the power of law is stronger than the power of kings. If you found this journey into history inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories from the past. because history is not just about what happened, it's about what still shapes us today.